What's up YouTube? Anything Billy here. On today's video we're going to be replacing back brakes on a 2009 BMW 328i. So let's get started. Wow, these things are way too tight. That's what happens when somebody over tightens these things. You gotta use a breaker bar. It's hard to see in the sun, so like always, before you get started, make sure you take the brake cap off. This one you can't put a rag over it because it has a sensor in it. Just make sure you take that off so the air can escape pretty easy. Tools you'll need for this job is you'll need a T45 star bit, a flathead screwdriver, a pair of pliers, a flashlight, some type of caliper compression tool, and no job is complete without a hammer. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your screwdriver, get these covers off the back so you can get to the star bit screws. Got this spring right here on the brakes. You can either use a straight head screwdriver or a pair of pliers to kind of just easily work it off. I got the regular pad, so I didn't get any hardware. Sometimes it could be a pain to get off. There we go. That worked out easy. Alright. Next, take your T45. It's going to be very hard, little room as possible to work. See if I can get the bottom off. Yeah, BMW don't leave you much room to work. Okay, get on there. Well, I have no room to work, I should say. There we go. Let's raise this thing up. Then I'll have to raise y'all guys up if I can get you where I need you. All right. Then let's just see if I can continue to take this off. So since I got regular pads, I did not get the sensor for the brakes, but I mean, it doesn't look broke, so it should be fine. This thing got no room to work with the BMW. Once you get it a certain distance out, you can take your screwdriver and feel for the lip on the slide, and then just kind of slide it. Slide it out. Like I said, you don't have much room to work back there. Alright, let's see here. Just go right up. Nope, I'll have to take it. I'll have to get the top one off too. I don't have that one out far enough. Man, he's just no room to work. There we go. Now they slid out. So now let's take the screwdriver, make sure they're out far enough. Yep. The bottom one the same way. The bottom one's the hard one to get to. Come on. Yep. Right. Take the screwdriver, kind of work them out. Now, since we're not, you ain't got much room, but since we're not going to be replacing this brake sensor that lets the car know that it's time to change the brakes, since we're not going to change it, we're going to be careful not to break it. It ain't but a little piece of wire right there that holds it in. So, man. So now I have to use a pair of pliers to pull that out of that brake. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but there's where the brake, right there is where the brake sensor goes into the back pad. So what you'll do is you'll take your pair of pliers, if you can get on it. Yeah, I'm having difficulty here. Normal BMW difficulty, see? You can't really get in there unless you get the pad loose. I guess I'm gonna have to go get a pair of those pliers. There we go. Let's take that out. We're gonna reuse that. There we go. Now, just like all the rest of them, you'll push it in with your piston tool. It's easy does it. It's going in so nice. There we go. All right. I need to do something. Alright, so now you got the piston pushed back in. This funny looking one goes on the back. And make sure you got that on the bottom so you can put that sensor back in. You probably can't see this, but it's very difficult to put these back in here. They don't give you no room to work, that's for sure. That's for sure. Come on now. Wow. Come on, get in it. Man. You'd think that they'd be easy to go in there, but they're not. You ain't got no room to work either. Come on, get in there. God bless Texas. There we go, finally. Whew, that was rough. All right, now let's take our sensor real carefully. Stick it right there in that pad. There's grooves it slides in. You can't see that, but slide it back in that groove. There you go. It'll kind of pop into place. You'll see it. Let's see here. To make it better. Alright, so here's the sensor. So here's the sensor right here, this piece right here, and it goes into a groove into the back of this back pad to let the car know when it's time to change the brakes. So the front pad, just front pad just slides on there like that right there. Make sure it's in the curvature of the rotor. And we want to slide this back on here. Okay. Now here comes the hard part, trying to line up these bolts that you can't see. Nope, that's started. All right. Sometimes you got to stick your whole head in there to get the job done. So I got the bolt started now. Now we just got to tighten them up. Like all the rest of them, you just snug them up. You ain't got to torque them down or nothing. Alright, just snug up the top and bottom one. Now you want to take your little spring you took off earlier. Stick it back in there. There you go. Goes in the hole. And then it goes back here behind the caliper bracket to hold it in. There you go. Then you want to take these little rubber pieces or these plastic pieces and put them back over the star bits so the water or trash will get in there and rust them. There you go. Now it's time to do the other one. Alright, so now we're over here on the passenger side and you just do the same thing you did over there. Oh. Okay, there's that top. Alright, and then there's now that you got them on there, don't forget to put the spring back on this side as well. Just like the other side. Make sure this is in, that's in. There we go. Put your two little plastic pieces back here. Good. There you go. That is a rear brake job on a BMW. They're a little bit more difficult than a normal vehicle, so hopefully you got a little bit of a patience to do them. Now the only thing left to do is put the wheels and tires on and take for a test drive. Last thing you want to do before you take off is you want to make sure you put your brake cap back on. This one kind of has a sensor. Make sure you get it tight. Make sure the brake fluid is full. Well, there you have it, folks. Rear brakes on a 2009 BMW 328i. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Like always, if you like what I do, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, bye now.